Well, here we are, everybody. We are here on Sunday, and we are coming down the home stretch. And tomorrow, I'm actually going to finish the songs early with this video here. So tomorrow will be songs that were requested that I didn't get to. So, very exciting. We are starting today off with Light the First Time. Very exciting. It looks like we're actually going to go super old school. So let's check it out. Gotta love the potato cams.
넌 남자를 만나봐야 돼. 속이 이상하겠지?
Gotta love these potato cans. I'm digging that bass. That snare hit is really tinny. That's an interesting percussion. Smooth. This is actually not bad. Wow, this is a crazy shift. Okay. That's an interesting song. Obviously, I think the craziest thing is that shift right there. Wait, let me go find it. I don't want to make you wait too long. All right, here we are. And actually, the crazy thing is, too, is they definitely telegraphed this pretty hard, didn't they? The whole song has been going fairly normal with the song that we had. Oh, rewind. And at first, I have to say, I was kind of just like, oh, this is a rough shift. But by the end of it, I was sold on this section. Right here. Around this area here is where I would say this is when I started to buy into it. Did really well there. I think that this song actually is just really interesting for quite a few reasons. I think one of the biggest reasons is just because it didn't really feel very typical, like with the samples. And I brought up the percussions because that snare hit that they're using is a very small and extremely tightened sound on that. It's nearly to the level of a clap almost. It's got like a tinniness too, you know. It's almost like a trash can lid almost. And it's so interesting for that because like their voices are smooth, their voices are incredibly like very flowy, and there's hardly any hard breaks in how they sing the song, and you just got this like it's a really interesting contrast. That's a really catchy chorus too. I kind of like how they had that there. Able to get that breathiness in, but also giving it some staccato-esque moments there is kind of cool. Not bad, yeah. Okay, very cool. Next, we are moving on to, as you can probably see by this giant bold lettering, I'm So Bad. So, let's check it out, shall we?
Hey boy, I'm bad girl.
Oh.
Come away.
I do have to say, I don't rarely pause this like in the middle of songs because I just want them to go. That, to me, is kind of like the the opposite. A lot of times they'll have the guy who's dressed up in like the leather and like the crazy hair, and he's like, girl, you know that I love you. But in reverse, this is what they always do with girl groups, right? It's always like, you know I'm a bad girl, you know that. And it's like this really interesting dichotomy. Well, I shouldn't say dichotomy, but like moment of where they kind of like flip the role, where it's like, you know I'm a bad girl. It's like the opposite of what they do with the boy groups at the time. Got some like pipe organ in this. Interesting. Interesting, huh? Very bass heavy.
해야겠어 나는 변했어 날 만지는 네 손이 싫었어 my boy oh baby
It's got a little bit of funkiness to it.
하는 짓이 꼴도 보기가 싫어졌어 우리 끝났어 네가 또 붙잡아도 소용이 없어 말하지 않아도 피내지 않아도 여자의 육감이야 네가 손잡아도 네가 날 안아도 그냥 넌 목석이야 자존심에 먼저 널 차겠지만 나는 너와 헤어지기 싫어 자존심 다 버리고 다시 붙잡을까 이렇게 널 버리면 다시 못 볼까봐 You're so bad 우연히 친구에게 보낸 문자 보았어 네가 그랬어 내가 잊은 여
Okay, these lyrics are wild. Okay. How interesting. What an interesting song. Okay. Yeah. Very simple. That beginning kind of pipe organ-esque is very actually like reminiscent of some songs from the 90s. The synthesizers more like mid 2000s. Then you got that like that like electric feel in the synthesizer going after that. That's pretty good. That's kind of more just what I feel like is the era of when this type of K-pop was popular. Nice energy though, I will say that. The lyrics are a little bit wild because it's like, I saw you texting another person. You said I wasn't a woman. I'm leaving you first. It's like, sounds like a great relationship. I think this was kind of more or less the music that I was more expecting from them more often. So it is kind of interesting to finally kind of come back to this kind of music. So yeah, I mean, this earlier stuff also definitely establishes them in one way or another, right? I think that the song itself is a fairly interesting song. And like I said, I think one of the most interesting things about T-ara is that the thing that I think is their greatest strength is matching their energies to whatever the theme of the song is. That is something that I feel like is so beyond something that I feel like very few people can do. I feel like a lot of times people just get their concept and they just sing their song. And, you know, I think that for sure it does well. I don't think that there's anything wrong with what they do. But this is like when they get that song and they get that energy down, it's fairly effective in a lot more ways. I think it actually makes me like songs that I wouldn't normally like more, because the fact is that they are able to really just match that song and the theme of it so perfectly with the energy that it's kind of just undeniable. So, interesting song for sure. And now we are moving on to 1 and 1. This is the last on the list, and the rest will be, tomorrow will be a day of the requests in which we end on. So, let's check it out, shall we? Kind of a shorter song, it looks like.
1 and 1. 1. We are the 1 and 1. 1 and 1. 1 and 1.
Very club. Near rave. The rub bass is back.
One and one
We
and
belong
one.
together. 말하지 않아도 Oh, can't you feel my heart? 조금만 기다려. 내 가슴 속에 뻔히 네 가슴 안에 뻔히 Freedom music. We belong together. 멀리 서 있어도 Oh, I can feel your love. 너에게 다가가. 내 가슴 위에 뻔히 네 가슴 안에 뻔히 Freedom music. One and one, one and one, one and one and one and one, one and one, one and one,
Interesting, interesting, interesting. What an interesting, interesting song. I think one thing that I have to say about this song, I love the vocals to this song. It's not like that they're doing anything crazy or anything like unnecessarily or different. They just have it really just well. They have it tight. It's in the pocket very nicely. And I think that it kind of uses these small little interesting flares from time to time to really sell the song. And I think that they do a really good job. Honestly, I really like this song. I like this part right here. Setting everything up. It does a really good job. Very nice. Very good delay effect on the vocal right there too. The vocals almost give like a little bit of that old school disco funk vibe, but the song itself is very club and it does really good. I just think that this song has a lot of charm and a lot of personality, and I think this really just kind of nails that. It really does. This is a very, very fun song. Sometimes, like I always say, simplicity is best. And I think that this is the big thing that we definitely learn here. Fantastic, phenomenal. I could see why this would be one that was so recommended. You know, I feel like that seeing or hearing this after, you know, what was kind of said about the song, I get it. I do. It does kind of give you early 21 vibes too, doesn't it? I love that vocal right there, by the way. Very good. I actually greatly enjoy the song. Very good. Let me know what y'all think about this. We'll discuss this down in the comments below. Thank you and goodbye. Tomorrow, it's it. We're here at the end of it all.